I'm alright, thank you.
Sure?
Yep.
You waiting for anybody?
I ain't, no.
You're not?
No.
What's the reason that you're recording?
I'm not going to answer any questions now.
Sorry? I can't hear you.
I'm not going to answer any more questions. I don't need your service.
Okay, I'm just wondering why you're actually standing outside.
Thanks for coming out and talking to me. I do appreciate it, but I don't need your service.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, mate, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
You alright, mate?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, how's it going?
Alright.
You auditing, are you?
I might be or I might not, to be honest with you. I don't really wish to engage.
You don't wish to engage?
No.
Okay, all I'm going to ask then, we've got some personal vehicles here.
Yeah.
Kindly don't film the personal vehicles, alright?
I'm going to film anything I can see from a public area.
Okay, the reason I say that though is that's more of a courtesy thing.
No, I appreciate it, but I've got to get something in the video, so...
Well, maybe aim for the marked police cars then, because like I said, personal cars not really cool if they don't want
Normal cars, police cars, anywhere that comes out of the police grounds, I'm going to...
The very first thing the officers reveal isn't a legal concern, but their own agenda. Instead of citing an offense, they open with, "Are you auditing?" That single question exposes their mindset. They weren't checking for security risks or breaches of law. They were trying to box FB into a label so they could brush him aside. FB's reply, that he may or may not be auditing and doesn't wish to engage, was exactly the right move. He didn't owe them an explanation, and the law never required one. When that approach fell flat, the officers shifted tactics. Suddenly, the issue became filming vehicles, warning FB not to capture personal cars. But without a law to stand on, he leaned on guilt instead, claiming it's a courtesy thing. That's not statute. It's emotional manipulation. By framing lawful filming as rude, he was trying to shame FB into compliance. This wasn't about enforcing the law. It was about protecting feelings. And that's where professionalism slipped away.
What's the purpose of what you're recording?
For my own purpose.
For your own purpose?
Yeah.
And can I ask for any ID?
No, you can't. Okay. You can ask, obviously, but...
Stay off the road, because I don't want you to get run over by accident.
I don't need, I know you're only looking out for me, but I've been walking up and down for God knows how many years. I can look after myself.
You've done this before, have you?
I might have.
Yeah?
I might have.
Right.
Have a good day, lads. Thank you.
Good day.
Thank you. You're dismissed, lads. Why not?
Do not film me. I'm not giving you my permission.
I don't need your permission.
Please.
You touch me,
Please
you'll be in trouble, okay? I do not consent to any touch. I politely refuse.
Please put the phone
Listen,
down.
I don't know who you are. Could you step back, please, and leave me alone?
No.
Well, if you touch me, I do not consent to touch, and you will be arrested, okay? So,
Really?
yeah. What are you laughing at? I'm laughing at you. You're a fool, not me.
You're balaclava.
Yeah, so what? Let me just get up and stand back away from you. Yeah, I...
The off-duty officers quickly showed just how out of their depth they were. Demanding FB stop filming because they hadn't given permission was laughable. Permission is required in public space. The right to film from a public area is absolute. Then came the claim that he was intimidating people. That falls apart immediately. Under the Public Order Act, intimidation requires threatening, abusive, or disorderly conduct. Quietly holding a camera on the pavement doesn't come close. Harassment law is the same. It needs repeated conduct, not one recording. Even the mention of his clothing, a balaclava, had no weight. It's legal to wear. Officers need real, objective grounds to justify suspicion, not vague feelings. The most damaging fact here is the sequence itself. They walked over from their station to start the interaction, then claimed to feel intimidated. You can't deliberately create a confrontation and then use your own unease as the excuse for action. That flips logic on its head and exposes just how weak their stance really was.
Who's not writing their head here?
Him here.
I don't think
Your
so.
mate here. He's not writing here for calling members of the public fools. Are you an officer here? Are you? Shit, man. Are you an officer? Go on. You touch me, and I'll lay you straight up the floor.
Oh, yeah, you
I will, yeah.
Threatening us now,
Yeah. Go on. I said, you touch me, I said you'll be in trouble. Go on, I've got everything on camera. He just got all aggressive, you can see it in his face, and he wants to do something. Do something.
I do.
Go on, do it. Do it. You must think I'm scared of you.
I'm not.
I'm not scared of you, don't worry about that. I'm here minding my business. And you know it's an offence to lie to the police, you know that, don't you? An arrestable offence. We've got a very aggressive gentleman here. I'm standing here minding my own business and they approach me. Yeah, calling me a fool. If anybody's the fool, it's him.
This is the point where the off-duty officers completely destroyed their credibility. When FB challenged one of them for calling him a fool, the officer snapped, surging forward with a clenched fist. That's not restraint. That's aggression. Plain and simple. His body language was openly threatening, showing he came not to reason, but to dominate. FB, standing firm, reminded him that he had the right to defend himself if attacked. Instead of acknowledging their colleague's outburst, they twisted that into a claim that FB was making threats. That's where the dishonesty became clear. The escalation came from the officer trying to square up, yet the moment FB asserted his right to self-defense, they flipped the narrative. It was a calculated reversal. Create danger, then pin the blame on the target for not folding under pressure. That's not enforcement. That's manipulation. And it reveals just how far they were willing to go to protect their own.
You want to hit me and you want to do something because you're very, very angry, I encourage you, you do it. And I'll hold you accountable. This is going to be a Karen and Ken video, this is. Excuse me, lads, could you tell me if this gentleman's an officer, please?
Figure out if yourself out.
All right, cocky boy.
Sorry?
All right, cocky boy.
Figure out if
What are you being cocky for? What are you being cocky for? What are you being cocky for? Go and do your thing. Go and do your thing. You're dismissed. See you later. Hey, he got an attitude, hasn't he? What's the matter with him? Oh, we've got flashing blues here. Yeah, go on. Everything's on camera, so what you do? No, not at all.
When backup arrived, FB asked the obvious and reasonable question. Were these two even officers? The response he got was dismissive. Find out yourself. That wasn't transparency. It was stonewalling. If someone's about to face action, the bare minimum they deserve is clarity on who's involved. Instead, FB was brushed off. Within moments, without any proper questioning or assessment, officers jumped straight to arrest. And as he was taken, FB was tackled to the ground with full force. Despite not resisting, it was a violent overreaction. This wasn't measured. It wasn't necessary. It was punishment disguised as procedure. From there, the pattern only worsened. FB later revealed that despite being the one tackled, he was the one charged with resisting arrest and even assaulting an officer. That's how fast the script can flip. The ones using force get to write the report, and suddenly the victim becomes the accused. Those charges were flimsy at best. Resisting arrest doesn't apply when someone isn't fighting or fleeing. The assault allegation was even weaker. His footage clearly showed he wasn't the aggressor. But once those words go into an officer's report, it becomes their version against yours. And in court, especially for newer auditors, that imbalance is nearly impossible to overcome. FB himself admits he was inexperienced at the time, and that's what let them twist the situation. Had every legal requirement been pressed on camera, grounds for arrest, necessity, procedure, it would have left far less room for the story to take hold. This isn't a criticism of FB. It's a lesson in how power operates when knowledge isn't yet on your side. What this case highlights most is the fragility of policing when feelings are allowed to outrank law. FB wasn't stopped because he broke any law. He was stopped because officers didn't like being filmed. From there, everything escalated to protect their comfort, not the public interest. The off-duty officers sparked a confrontation, hurled insults, and even showed violent aggression. When challenged, they flipped the narrative to pose as victims. The uniformed officers who arrived had the chance to investigate fairly. Instead, they shut down FB's questions and moved directly to force. That's not policing. It's self-preservation. The court stage only made things worse. FB's updates made clear how the narrative was weaponized against him. He was painted as the aggressor when the footage showed the opposite. This is how the system shields itself, by creating a paper trail that transforms misconduct into a protected act. What the camera caught wasn't a man committing a crime. It was officers breaking trust, twisting the law, and a system bending to cover them. And that's the real story. A peaceful filmer walked away fine, while those who provoked and escalated faced nothing. This isn't just one bad arrest. It's a glimpse into how misconduct survives when accountability is absent. For newer auditors and citizens alike, it's a reminder. Knowledge and composure are your shield. Without them, the imbalance of power will always write you in as the villain. That wraps up today's breakdown. If you found this analysis valuable, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely check out Filming Britain. His channel link is in the description. Support his work, because these stories need to be told. Thanks for watching. This was Rate the Audit, and I'll see you in the next one.